Okay, hello everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday episode of Ludo Lingo, which I think Jess is gonna take the reins on this one mostly. I don't know much about the topic that we decided to talk about.
I think I'm gonna label this a rant thing.
Okay, so there was just a Nintendo Direct this week, I think, where they announced last week, where they announced it was about Mario Kart and Smash Bros. Right? Oh, it's just Smash Bros. Okay, and they announced a lot of stuff, characters and release dates. Which, go ahead, take it away.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so disappointed with what Nintendo is doing. I feel like they're so blind to how much they're murdering the Wii U. Oh my god, I can't. I seriously, I don't understand. They made the release date for the 3DS version in the
Smash
summer. Yes, Super Smash Brothers for 3DS, which is the title. Great name. Wow. In the summer, and they want to. I guess they're trying to convey that they're completely different games because they named them differently. Now they're coming out at different times. Summer for 3DS, winter for Wii U, which might not even be this year because they always delay those games, so it's probably going to come out next year, which is horrible. That is the worst thing they can do if they actually want the Wii U to succeed.
Right.
They're giving people a cheaper, easier to get version
which
of their...
more people own the system.
Yeah.
So it won't push hardware there.
Almost 10 times more people own the system. Oh my god, that's such a bad idea. I don't I want them to actually explain the reasoning behind that.
Well, if they're saying, well, they're different games, so that won't affect sales on Wii U, but obviously it will because they're not completely different games.
Yeah, I know. People that have a 3DS, they don't have a Wii U, and they're like,
which is
I
a
want
lot
Super
of people.
Smash Brothers. Yeah, 10 times as many people. They're like, I really want Super Smash Brothers, but I don't want to spend $400 on it. Right. Oh, I could get it for $40 6 months earlier. And then the people that do that, and they really, really, really wanted the Wii U version, but they already have it on the 3DS, and they kind of play it for 6 months, and then they get tired of it, why are they going to buy it again?
Yeah.
After playing a game for 6 months, you're going to,
buy a more expensive version.
Yeah, there's already... I don't know. The only people that are really going to buy the Wii U one now are the people that really, really wanted it.
And I don't even know if fans.
Yeah. Which you can't just survive off of that.
Yeah.
Especially because those people, there's a ton of those people that aren't buying the Wii U anyways because there's no other reason to buy it other than Mario Kart. So, I feel like this is the worst idea unless Mario Kart manages to sell millions of Wii U's. That's the only savior they have now.
I don't think it will though.
1 million maybe, because Mario Kart is the best selling game on the Wii.
Yeah.
Other than the sports stuff that doesn't count.
Yeah. So did they say anything? Because you said they're saying they're different games, but did they say anything that was oh, this is a lot different from this one?
Yeah, they announced that there's a different mode that's only on the 3DS, and it's kind of a part of Kirby Air Ride, which you probably have no idea. It's city trial. You kind of just what they're doing in Super Smash Brothers is you're running through this arcadey kind of thing, and you're collecting power-ups for your character, increasing your speed and your attack and stuff. And there's all the people that are, it's a multiplayer thing, and all the people that are doing that, they go through and collect all these power-ups, and at the end they fight or something.
Okay.
And that's a mode that's only on the 3DS. But that's great. The core game is on both of them, which is all the people really care about.
Yeah.
And then there's a few stages, there's forced exclusivity, just for the sake of it being exclusive.
Right.
There's some stages that are only on one or the other, which they could just be on both of them.
Yeah.
And they could just come out at the same time, and it would make so much more sense if the Wii U one came out first. That would be smarter than this.
Yeah.
Because then they would at least stop the people from buying the 3DS version and being like, if you want Super Smash Brothers, you have to buy it on the Wii U.
Yeah. Well, I heard someone say like, well, they're putting it out first on 3DS so that they can get feedback and change stuff for the Wii version. I'm like, they didn't have to do that with any of the other 3 games. Like, it's not like they don't know what they're doing.
And if they're truly that much different, with like visually, obviously they're completely different.
Yeah.
That's not gonna, unless you're changing like balance,
Right.
like by patching in like if something is way too strong.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the first game where they can actually do that, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Because all the other Super Smash Brothers, they never had like patching.
Yeah.
Because the Wii kind of didn't work. So. And this is all still on the hope that the online for Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers actually works a little bit.
Yeah.
For once.
Wow. It's interesting how not behind Nintendo is, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Blind.
Yeah.
Like they don't understand the consequences of the things that they're doing.
Yeah. Maybe they're just admitting defeat.
Yeah.
Well,
Something like that.
that's what Jesse thinks about the Smash Bros. Release. It's really interesting. I don't know. I didn't know what to think when I heard about it, but when I heard the bad opinions, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That it doesn't make sense. So,
Let's see, but I'm like the minority of people that probably will buy both, and I have no.
all right.
There's no like. I don't know. I forget the word. Whatever. There's no chance that I'm not gonna buy both.
All right.
Like once I buy the 3DS one, I know I'm gonna buy the Wii U.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But that's not gonna happen. This is like an out for people, which
Yeah.
is really stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an interesting opinion, and yeah, we'll see how it happens, or see what happens. Thanks for joining us on our Wednesday episode. Come back on Friday, and we're talking about. It's coming in. It's coming in. What are we talking about on Friday?
I forget. This was the thing that you mentioned that we should
Oh,
talk about.
yeah, we're talking about next gen.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about next gen.
Current
So,
gen.
current gen.
Current
We're
gen.
talking about current gen. And yeah, so come back and here's talk about current gen games. So we'll see you then. Bye.